San Diego, California, 9:13 p.m., Monday night. Most of the stores are just closing. The Pacific Furniture Store was no exception. Only Frank Dawes and George Clymer, the owners, were still in the building. Normally, the partners took turns closing and locking the store. Tonight, because of an inventory, both men were present. Because Pacific Furniture's office safe was old, the partners preferred to entrust their money to a nearby bank. What they had not considered was the risk of robbery between the store and the bank.
One move and you're dead. Give me the money.
At 9:22 p.m., the homicide investigation was underway. Lieutenant Howard Finucane in charge, assisted by his partner, Detective Carl Spencer, and followed by me, Ben Andrews, police reporter, Chronicle. Howard, Carl?
Ben?
I got a bit of it on the radio. You want to fill me in?
We're just about to talk to the man who got slugged and robbed. Come along, get it from the source.
Nothing yet? You haven't found him?
Not yet. Now, the ambulance attendant said you should see your doctor, possible concussion. You want us to call him?
Don't worry about it. I've been hit harder in my time. You want to do me a favor?
Yes?
Tell me what to say to Helen, George Clymer's wife.
There's no easy way to break that kind of news. You'd like me to tell her what happened?
No. I'll manage some way. Catch the guy who did it.
We've made a complete neighborhood check. Nothing, Mr. Dawes. Can you give us any other help?
I told you I didn't see the guy. Just his arm and the sleeve of the jacket he was wearing.
Did you notice what color the jacket was? What kind of material?
Smooth material, black and white. Kind of a Glen plaid.
You think you'd remember the material if you saw it again?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Mr. Dawes, your assailant spoke to you, did he not?
Twice. He told me not to make any mistakes or I was dead. And he told me to give him the bag.
Did you recognize his voice?
No.
Well, excitement will alter the voice. Have you considered that?
I have. I still say it was a strange voice, one I never heard before.
Anything special about it? Accent, maybe?
No, nothing.
Being so close, did you get a whiff of his breath?
Now that you mention it, yes. A breath you could hang a hat on. He'd been drinking. I guess that's what scared me. If a man has to beef up his courage with a bottle, you never know what he'll do.
2 cars in the parking lot, yours and Clymer's, but the robber was in your car waiting for you. Do you always handle the money?
No, we took turns.
Well, then the robber picked your car by pure chance, or he'd been watching you long enough to know your routine. You noticed anyone hanging around the store?
No.
What about your clerks?
Oh, good people, all of them. They've been with us since we bought the store 4 years ago.
How much was in the deposit bag?
I didn't make out the deposit slip, but at a guess, $200 or $300 in cash, $1,100 or $1,200 in checks, all stamped for deposit only.
You recognize this?
I'll say I do. It's ours.
One of the officers found it in the overflow of a trash can in the alley. Robber apparently dropped it while running.
How about that? He slugged me and killed George, and all for nothing.
Not exactly for nothing, Mr. Dawes. He's earned himself a seat in the gas chamber. Both. Finucane, Well, that's not very good news, but we'll manage.
Turn up any witnesses?
2. Woman 4 blocks north of the scene, heard the shots, looked out her window, saw a tall, thin man running down the street. A man 2 blocks south heard the shots, looked out of his window, and saw a short, fat man get into a pickup truck and drive away.
Tall and thin, short and fat.
Trouble is, neither of them wore a Glen plaid jacket.
Did you find a murder weapon?
Not yet, but ballistics can identify it absolutely when we do.
Saw this in a clothing store 2 blocks from Pacific Furniture. Borrowed it, showed it to Dawes. He says yes.
Mm-hmm. The killer watched Pacific Furniture and learned the habits of the owners. We'll talk to everyone in that area. We'll keep on talking till we find someone who saw that man and can describe him.
If he cased the job, why did he tackle Dawes in the parking lot? He should have known Clymer was around.
Well, most nights only one partner stayed to close the store. Last night was the exception. The partners do have business insurance, the kind that pays off to one upon the death of the other.
Well, maybe there's your answer.
No. They were respected, successful, had a close personal relationship. Just doesn't fit.
The jacket was photographed and several hundred prints made. Another step in the intensive investigation. Pictures of the jacket were distributed to those people in the neighborhood of the Pacific Furniture Store who might possibly have come in contact with the wanted man. The routine was standard. The covering of all shops in the vicinity with the hope that some lead might be obtained. Hour after hour, the search continued. The areas covered spread in an ever-widening circle from the scene of the crime. Throughout the afternoon, a parade of men wearing Glen plaid jackets came to headquarters. Most of them willingly. A few were escorted by police officers. Since Frank Dawes had not seen his assailant, he could not pick him from a lineup. But he had heard the killer's voice. So Lieutenant Finucane designed a lineup of a different kind. The tape-recorded voices were played back for Frank Dawes in the hope that the killer's voice would be among them.
No, none of them are even close.
Well, that's only the first batch. There'll be others.
I keep saying I'll know that voice if I hear it again. At the same time, I do get my friends' voices mixed up on the telephone.
Happens to all of us, mostly because we're not really listening.
I'd hate to send a man to the gas chamber because I thought I recognized his voice.
Well, that won't happen, Mr. Dawes. Nobody goes to the gas chamber unless his guilt has been proven beyond a reasonable doubt.
Pacific Furniture, Dawes speaking. Finucane? Just a moment.
Finucane?
I saw a jacket sleeve. I heard a voice. Not much to go on.
It's a beginning. Other evidence will turn up. It always does.
I hope you're right.
Another Glen plaid jacket. The owner tried to burn this one.
An apartment house tenant had seen smoke seeping from a trash can, had opened the can to find a smoldering jacket, and had called police headquarters. Another tenant identified the jacket as the property of Peter Thorne, an unemployed salesman whose bachelor apartment was on the second floor.
Check for a car around back.
Yeah? Who is it?
Police! Open up!
Sure. Be right with you. As soon as I find my shoes.
Hold it. Over there. Face the wall.
By the route. What do you got against me?
Sit there by the table. We're always interested in people who try to run.